Shalom, everyone. Blessings. Happy Thankful Thursday. Today I really felt it was necessary to do this video. It's just an uplifting video, and it's something that I feel the Black community really need. A lot of things is looked over. We kind of hear these topics and don't want to, we either ignore it, don't care about listening to it, but it's a topic that needs to be discussed. It's something that's plaguing the Black community. And I have love for my people. I love my people. And I feel that I believe a lot of the things that a lot of us have gone through in our lives, it shows. Some of us have a way of showing it. What I mean by that, some of us are still affected by childhood trauma, and our lifestyles, our communities, the things that we see, the things that we grew up watching, the experience we had. Some people have been through all type of things, abuse, neglect, all type of stuff. So I feel that I've spoken on this topic before, but it breaks my heart to hear and see a lot of Black families breaking up, not making it, not being promoted as well as other races of people when it comes to the family structure and function. And I feel that in order for us to become the people that God have chosen us to be, we have to start within ourselves. I had to learn to let go of things that served me no purpose in life, but held me back, not just physically, not just financially, but mentally and spiritually. And I'm not posting a video to try to force anybody to believe what I believe or anything like that, because that's not my job to judge you. That's God's job. But my thing is this: in order for us to move forward in life, we have to deal with what's on the inside. I see too many of my people, too many beautiful Black strong women who are in horrible relationships. I see too many of our strong Black men who are not valuing the Black woman, and it's sad because you're dealing with two broken people. Two broken people can't make it without healing. We have to stop jumping from relationship to relationship. And we wonder why a lot of our Black youth and our children are growing up dysfunctional, getting into things they don't have any business. And sometimes we have to look at it like this: it's not always about money. That's the problem with us too. Money, attention, name brand, things like that. Some parents feel that because not everybody go through a struggle. And that goes for Black folks too. I rarely see run into a Black person that hasn't gone through anything. But for the most part, not everybody have gone through a struggle. So it's not always about materialism, or it's not always about the upbringing, because we also have an environment. And what I mean by an environment for Black people, our environment, our community, our tribe of people. And the thing about it is, a lot of us are continuing on our lives with a reprobated mindset as if the things that we are doing, we have to take accountability for the things that we've done and the poor choices we've made in our lives. I learned that myself. I don't blame anybody for anything I've done. I've allowed myself to go through. I put myself in situations I shouldn't have. I blame myself. I don't blame anyone else. But that's part of taking accountability, growing and becoming a better person. And it's unfortunate that when we hear people like myself and other people who's trying to be uplifting and empowering, a lot of people don't want to hear it, and they take it as judgment and things like that, when it's not. It's called constructive criticism, and it's called I've been in your shoes. I know what it takes to get through what you're going through. And I feel a lot of our people have a problem with that. I know, because I've been that way. I used to be bullheaded, where I felt like you can't tell me nothing and things like that. We all have things we need to work on within our spirit. But look at your life now and see how far you've gotten and what are the results of the things you have allowed to come into your life and affect your spirit. And that's what I had to look at. It wasn't about money to me. I've had good jobs, good money, but I learned how to be humble and do what God has called me to do. I had to really fall back from a lot of things and a lot of people to work on my spirit to become a better person. It's all about being a better person. And in order for Black families and a Black community to grow and to become stronger and become the children of the light, the children that God have created us to be, we got to start working on ourselves. Black women have enough going on. We don't need to be in relationships with men who are not serious. We have to stop allowing these men to take our spirits down and pull us out of who God has created us to be. A woman comes from a man's rib. And we have to acknowledge that. I'm sorry, guys, I'm out walking on my break, my lunch. I felt it was a beautiful day. I felt it was necessary to do this video because it's something that's been weighing on my heart. And when I speak from my heart. I try not to offend anybody, but it's just who I am, because I hate seeing my people struggle. I hate seeing Black families get a bad rep. I hate to see how a lot of our Black men are doing the women that they choose to be in relationships with. Stop marrying people if you're not serious about that woman. And we have to become strong enough to know when it's time to cut these relationships off. When it's dead, it's done. It's dead and done. We got to stop getting in relationships broken. If you feel like you are not ready, don't do it, because what you're doing is you're breaking a person down further than what they've already been broken down. And it's sad because I love my Black men, and I love my Black women, my beautiful sisters and my kings. But we are the only race that's out here looking really bad. Even though we know we ain't the only ones out here cutting up, they always make us look like the worst out of everything. We're put on the forefront for a lot of stuff, and we got to stop owning up to that type of stereotype, because it's heartbreaking to see your people constantly being looked at in a negative light. But when you see the people that you are around and things like that, you see the negativity. We have to do better with ourselves as a people. I know I had to learn how to do better. I'm still working on myself with a lot of stuff. I've been through a lot in my life. I've been through a lot as a child. I don't hold on to no grudges, bitterness, any of that. I don't hold on to what I've been through, because at the end of the day, honestly, I wouldn't take it back if I could, because turning your pain into purpose is what makes it a beautiful thing. When you're able to relate to someone who has gone through or is going through some things in life they can relate to. It's hard for people to understand and listen to someone who don't understand what a struggle is, who don't understand what not having. You don't know when your next meal coming from. You don't know where you're going to lay your head at. You don't have no utilities. You know, you getting put out, stuff like that. You know, you losing your parents. It's hard when people can't relate to those things. This is why it's so important for us to start spending that time with the Most High God to gain an understanding of who you really are. And why do we do the things that we do? Why am I constantly inflicting pain on this woman when she loves me? Why do I have to have multiple women? Why do I have to take advantage of this woman? Do I love this woman? Am I serious about this woman? Or am I trying to stroke my ego because I'm dealing with insecurities and I haven't healed from the things I'm going through? Instead of us being each other's backbone, we are sitting up creating havoc amongst each other, which causes barriers, which causes bitterness. It causes all type of negative energy amongst you and the person that you're with. And I'm going into us ladies, because not all of us are out here perfect. You know, women do stuff to men as well, and I already know it's always some man saying, well, women do this and that too. Yes, women can be just like some of these men, these no good men. I ain't gonna say all men, because all men aren't like that, but it's a lot of women like that. We have to carry ourselves as the queens that the Most High God have created us to be. We can't ask for respect when we're not respecting ourselves. We can't expect our kids to show us respect if we're not respecting ourselves in front of our kids. People get touchy when it comes to the kids, but sometimes we got to understand why our kids are reacting the way they do, why they're not showing you no respect, why they're making the choices that they're making because the things they've experienced. I'm speaking from experience, because I had to make a lot of choices in my life and recognize that I'm a mother. I don't want my daughters thinking this is a relationship. I don't want my son to think that this is how you supposed to treat a woman. So we have to think about our youth and the things that's making them go astray. It takes a village. It's not even just about couples. It's about us as a whole Black people working on the things that we've gone through, because we are a race of people that have been held down for so long. We've gone through a lot that a lot of other races have not gone through. No matter what they say, they haven't gone through what our culture people have gone through. So people are not going to sympathize and empathize with why some of us act the way we do. You have generational curses. Trust me, it's been in my family. It still is. We have to know, we have to try to pull the strength from within to break these curses so that our children don't continue the curses within our families. We can't expect any other race or culture of people to respect us when we're not respecting ourselves and each other. We show more love to other races than we do our own people. And I just feel that we are in the last days. Yes, we are definitely in the last days. This is the imperative time for us to start self-evaluating, because I know me personally, I don't want to leave this world with bitterness, with anger, arguing with folks, mad, jealous, deceit. I don't want to be that type of person. And I feel Black people, we have a lot of love in us. We are some loving people. We are some solid, good people. But we are also a people that have been damaged. It's a generational thing. It don't just start now. This is stuff we've been going through that has trickled and gotten worse and worse and worse. It doesn't help with the stuff that they put on TV to make us look bad, you know. So I just feel this is an imperative time for us to start doing some self-evaluation, you know, checking ourselves. I had to literally sit back and start checking myself about a lot of things, you know. And I feel that we all need somebody we can talk to, somebody who's not going to pass judgment, but allow you to help you navigate through difficult times in your life. Everybody needs that. God created somebody for everybody to have a lean on person. Yes, we can pray to God, we can give it to God, but also seek counsel. Because it takes a village for not just children, it takes a village for our people to come together and love each other. Women, stop going back and forth with other women over these no good men. Queens need to come together. Okay, he want to be a clown and a cheater. Let's come together. Let's both leave him alone. But no, we want to go back and forth with each other over these men who don't, he's not with nobody but himself. He's not for nobody but himself. Same with these men. Using their money, thinking that money is going to get you the woman that you love, then you get taken advantage of and you hurt. Start getting somebody that's for you. Get somebody that's going to love you for you. We got to stop being hooked up on vanity, the way a person look and things like that. I had to get out of that myself too. Because everything that look good may not be good for you. That may not be what God have for you. We got to stop getting in relationships and blaming the person that's hurting us. We have to take accountability, walk away, wait, heal. That's so important. You're healing. When you've been in a relationship with somebody and you've had this strong love for them, they've done so much to you. And a lot of us women have a tendency to try to hurry up and go find something else to fill that void. But it's not going to work because you haven't allowed yourself to heal to get over the person you just left. That's the same with the men. Jump from one woman to the next woman to the next woman. Then you have all these toxic soul ties. What's the point of it? So that you can feel like you're the man? I don't understand. And then a lot of us women are getting in these relationships knowing these men are this way, feeling like we can change them. Oh, I'm the better woman, so he's going to act right with me. And then he show you he's totally not going to act right. We have a lot of people out here with reprobated mindset. A reprobated minded person sees nothing, see no error in their ways, no accountability, and they don't think what they're doing is wrong. They're not going to change their reprobated mind. And when you run into a person with a reprobated mindset, you got to pray for them and keep it moving. Because at the end of the day, God has allowed that person to be who they are and have stepped away from that person. That means there's no more help from the Most High for that person. Some people have chosen to be demons. I hate to say it that way, but that's the way it is. Some people choose to be demons. Not everybody we meet gonna be a type of person that can change for the better. Some people are straight, just have reprobated mindsets, gonna die the way they are. We have to understand when it's starting to affect our spirit and our peace to remove yourself from the situation. Don't stay there, because what's going to happen, it's going to rub off on you. That spirit is going to connect in you. I've dealt with toxic soul ties. A lot of us going through that. A lot of women, I went through it. I don't go through it no more. Thank you to the Most High God. He totally got me up out of that situation. But a lot of us are dealing with toxic soul ties. A toxic soul tie is very hard to break. You have to really, really pray on it. You have to do things to keep your mind off of this person that you're walking away from, you're trying to break away from. I had to stay in prayer. I had to focus on positive things. I had to quit a lot of habits that I had in my life, because certain things were triggers and it keeps you in your head. So sometimes you have to make sacrifices in your life to save your spirit and your soul, because some people have you going to the hellfire right with them. And that's not how we want to do. I'm not posting this video to try to tell anybody what they do, how they should live their life. I'm posting it out of love for my people, because I see where it's going. We need so many more of us to stand up and start loving each other. Let's make loving each other great again amongst the Black communities. Let's make Black families great again like they did back in the day. It seems like as time goes on, it gets worse, and it gets worse. No man, Black men don't have respect for the Black woman. They feel like they got to have all these different women. You got women breaking down, bickering with the next woman, doing all type of stuff just to try to hold on to a no good man. And what he doing, he getting his ego stroked because he got all these extra women fighting over him. When are we going to start loving and respecting each other enough to know I love this queen? I'm going to be real with you. Keep it real with women. Some of you men have a habit of lying off the top. I'm going to be this, I'm going to be that. And it be totally opposite. And we stay there waiting for that first time he said he was going to do this and do that. And then you got years and years in still waiting for that first time when he said he was going to do this and do that. And you done went to hell and back. We got to love ourselves enough to walk away. And I feel we don't love ourselves enough. I feel the Black community is dealing with a lot of insecurities when it comes to the stereotype of Black people. I'm tired of seeing every other race of families looking like they the happiest families. But when it comes to us Black people, we're not promoted in a positive light. They don't promote Black families in positive lights. And we got to break that. We got to start doing better. Be upfront with a person. If you want to be a dog and have multiple partners, that goes for women too. You just want this man for his money, tell him from the beginning. That way, there's no deceit. If you just want this woman just to sleep with her or her looks or what she can do for you, tell her from the beginning. That way, there's no deceit. And you can't say that, okay, well, if it does happen, you can at least say, well, I told you what it was about. And then we have that choice to decide if we want to stay there and deal with that. It hurts my heart and breaks my heart to see we're not changing. We're getting worse. And there's so many of my beautiful Black women and my awesome Black men that I wish we get it together at some point before it's too late. It's a lot that we have to build, and we got to start building amongst each other, loving each other, supporting each other. If you find out another sister is messing with the same man you messing with, keep it moving. Let that man go. Because at the end of the day, he ain't yours and he ain't hers. And if it's you too, it's probably 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. Men are going to do, people in general are going to do what we allowed them to do. That goes for any type of relationship. Family, friends, significant others, husbands and wives. We got to learn when to break the tie and get your peace in your life. Because my peace is everything to me. I would never let another person come and disturb my peace ever again. You see that negativity, block it and keep it moving. Dodge them demons. That's my quote. But that's all, guys. I wanted to come through with this video. Check out if you are interested in some life coaching, just to get you through some things in life, definitely reach out to me. I keep it confidential. I'm here for you if you're struggling with some things or you just need to get it out your system. Just give me a call. That's what I'm here for. We need empathy, we need love, we need support, and we have to really, really start uplifting each other. We got to change who we are. A lot of us don't want to hear this, but it's the truth. You can't keep going through life doing negative things and hurting people and being deceitful and, you know, being bitter and you know, just things that's not, you're not going to progress. You may think you progress, and even if some of you progress in financial, your spirit is not going to go no further, because you have a spirit that you are not allowing to heal. We are the children of the light. We have to be the light in the midst of the darkness. We are in a dark time right now where things are only going to get worse. And if we don't change the way we are behaving, it's going to be a destruction for a lot of our people. And I hate to see that. So I feel that it's necessary for us. We need more of this. We need more support. We need more people we can go to without feeling like the whole world going to know their business. You know, that's just how it is. So you guys have a blessed day. Thank you. If you're interested in life coaching, like I said, you can reach out to me. You can go to mymentor.com/LaFrance McCullough and book an appointment. I am right now, I'm not requesting any money, free sessions, because I feel right now our people need uplifting, and just some motivation, you know, some navigation through hard times in life. So feel free to reach out to me. Love you guys. Have a blessed day.